Storytime with me, Miss Sherry. Today we're going to be sharing some books and songs, so please join in on all of our activities. So we are going to start out as always by welcoming some Storytime friends. And let's see, who do we have here today? We have our friend, who's this? It's our friend, Mouse. And what sound does Mouse make? Mouse says, squeak, squeak, squeak. Right? We're here today for story time. We're here today for story time. Today at story time we have a happy little mouse. Today at story time we have a happy little mouse. The mouse, it makes a sound like this, squeak, squeak. The mouse, it makes a sound like this, squeak, squeak. We're here today for story time. We're here today for story time. Today at story time we have a happy little cat. Today at story time we have a happy little cat. The cat, it makes a sound like this, meow, meow. The cat, it makes a sound like this, meow, meow. We're here today for story time. We're here today for story time. Today at story time we have a happy little goat. Today at story time we have a happy little goat. The goat, it makes a sound like this, meh, meh. The goat, it makes a sound like this, meh, meh. We're here today for story time. We're here today for story time. Very good. So, now, I don't know about you, but I have some sillies to shake out. Can we sing, let's shake our sillies out? I'm gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out and wiggle my waggles away. I'm gonna clap, clap, clap my crankies out. Clap, clap, clap my crankies out. Clap, clap, clap my crankies out and wiggle my waggles away. I'm gonna jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out and wiggle my waggles away. I'm gonna yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out and wiggle my waggles away. I'm gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out and wiggle my waggles away. Wiggle my waggles away. Wiggle my waggles away. All right, very good. So today we are going to be sharing some books and songs and stories about problem solving. So sometimes there is a problem that we encounter. And how do we solve these problems? Well, let's see how the characters in our stories solve the little problems that they encounter in their lives. We're going to start out with a book called Apples and Robins, and it's written and illustrated by Lucie Felix. So, let's see, we have our apples here, and there's our robin there. And let's see what happens in our story. So this is published and read with permission from Chronicle Books. All you need for apples are circles and the color red. Do you see those apples yet? What about now? How many apples are there? 1, 2, 3 apples. Summer is ending. The apples hang high on my tree, just out of reach. How can we get to the apples? What can we use to get up high where the apples are? How about a ladder? All you need for a ladder are 6 rectangles, 5 short and 1 long. And here's your ladder. And you can climb into the leafy branches to pick an apple. Now what do we do once we have that apple and we've washed it? We can eat the apple. All you need to take a bite are 2 circles. An apple is a circle and an open mouth is a circle. And a bite of apple is so sweet. But someone else thinks so too. What's in our apple? It's a worm. Ooh, do you like eating worms? No, worms are yucky. But do you know what animal does like eating worms? Who could help us eat these worms? What about a bird? All you need for a bird are 3 bright triangles, like the robin's whistle, and a red oval like its round red breast. And here you see the robin. It will fly away with the worm and sit in my apple tree singing. There it goes. How can we make that robin more comfortable in our tree? Could we build something for it? What could we build? What about a birdhouse? All you need for a birdhouse are walls and a roof and a little door. Do you see it yet? What about now? There it is. And a string to hang it with. Now there is a place for robins to rest. But all you need for a storm is for the wind to blow. And the sky to rumble. Crack! What's that? Lightning. And then, oh no, everything's getting blown away. Oh, what a mess. But we'll rake all the leaves and gather the apples. Wow, look how many apples there are all on the ground. Do you think you could carry them all just in your arms? There might be too many apples. What could you use to carry the apples? What about a basket? All you need for a basket is an empty place to put things. Here it is. But what about our birdhouse? Oh no. All you need for a birdhouse is a hammer and some nails. Then I'll climb the ladder and hang the birdhouse and take the apples in to eat. There's our ladder. There's that birdhouse that we fixed. And there's our basket full of apples. All winter long, there will be apples. Look, there's snow outside. There will be robins. And one morning, when you are making your breakfast, let's see, what do you think our breakfast is going to be? Eggs. An egg will crack in the robin's nest. There will be baby robins and apple flowers. And it will be spring. And that was our story of Apples and Robins by Lucie Felix. Let's see, how did you do with coming up to solutions for those little problems that we encountered? All right, so now I'm going to share another story with you about a different animal that was looking to solve a problem also with some berries, delicious berries that were way up high. This is a story of Turkey Tot, and this is adapted from a book called Turkey Tot by George Shannon. So I'm going to do a little felt adapted version. So one day there was a turkey who saw some berries growing in a bush. They looked so juicy and sweet, but they were high up and just out of reach. If only I had something to help me reach those berries, thought the turkey. So he quickly ran home to look for something to use. The first thing he found was some string. So there's a string. He thought, if I could just find some balloons, then I could use the balloon and the string to tie myself to the balloon, and then I could float up to the berries and have them to eat. But the turkey looked and he looked, but he couldn't find any balloons. What he did find, however, was a hammer and some nails. Thought the turkey, if I could just find some sticks, then I could use the hammer and nails to build a ladder. Then I could climb up the ladder and reach the juicy sweet berries up high. But he couldn't find any sticks. What he did find, however, was a can. Thought the turkey. If I could just find a long plank of wood, then I could ask one of my friends to help me make a seesaw. Then we could use the seesaw to launch me up so I could reach the sweet, juicy berries to eat. But he couldn't find a plank of wood. What he did find, however, was another can. Thought the turkey, looking at all the things that he found. And what did he find again? He found some string. He found hammer and nails. And he found 2 cans. So he thought and he thought and he thought and he thought. And he said, aha, I know what to do. So he used the cans and he took the hammer and nails and made holes in the cans, and he attached the string, and with all of these things, he made a pair of stilts. He climbed onto the stilts, using the strings as handles, and with them, he was now tall enough to reach the juicy, sweet berries. And that was the story of Turkey Tot. What a creative problem-solving turkey. All right, so now I have another story to share with you. And this one is called A Bed for Kitty. All right, so, and this is written and illustrated by Yasmine, Surovec. So we have our adorable little kitty there, and there's a little girl. So in our story, our little girl finds, or rather she brings home a gift for her kitty, but she finds out that the kitty doesn't seem to like it very much. Do you think she'll figure out why the kitty doesn't like it very much and how to change the kitty's mind? see. Oh, can I give Kitty her present now? Of course, Chloe. A bed for Kitty. This is published by Roaring Brook Press and read with permission from Macmillan Publishing. So we have our kitty there, sleeping in a plant pot. Kitty loves sleeping. Does anyone know a cat? Does your cat like sleeping? Do any of the other cats that you know like sleeping? And Chloe loves Kitty. Kitty, I got you a new bed. Oh, doesn't that look so comfy? Do you think Kitty will like the bed? Kitty is curious. Sniff, sniff. Scratch, scratch. Roll, roll. But Kitty does not love her new bed. What does she like more than the bed? The bag that it came in. Kitty sleeps on Chloe's chair. And on the TV. Click, click. Arf, arf. And in her litter box. Eep! Yucky! But Kitty does not sleep on her new bed. Kitty sleeps on Mom's favorite sweater. No! And on Dad's old slippers. Look, she's getting fur on everything. And in Chloe's sock drawer. Oh, furry socks. And in the sink. Kitty, I need to brush my teeth, says Chloe. But Kitty does not sleep on her own bed. Where else does Kitty sleep? On a bunch of cardboard boxes? On a chair? On a stack of books? On a roll of paper? On the laundry? In a plant? Kitty, why don't you like your new bed? Asked Chloe. What's Chloe doing? Now she's on Kitty's bed. Maybe she's trying to figure out why Kitty doesn't like it. Do you think it's not comfortable? Let's see. Kitty looks interested. Purr. Kitty's coming closer. Good night, Kitty. Oh, shh. And there they sleep on the bed together. So maybe Kitty just needed a little encouragement to show that the bed was really the best place to sleep. And that was our story of A Bed for Kitty. Now, I have another rhyme to share about a little kitty. So, Kitten was hiding under a chair. I looked and looked and looked for her everywhere. I looked under a rug. I looked under the bed. I looked in a box. And then I said, here, kitty, 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 I have a bowl of milk for you. And the little kitty came running, saying, mew, mew, mew. And that's how we found our kitty. Right. So now I have another story to share about a different animal and a different bed and a different kind of problem. This one is called The Bear in My Bed, and it's by Joyce Wan. So a few weeks ago, I shared a book about the whale in my swimming pool. So that's in our Splish Splash story time. So this one is the follow-up book, and it's called The Bear in My Bed. Let's see. There doesn't really seem to be a lot of space in there for the two of them to share. How will this boy get to sleep? Let's see. The bear in their bed. You can see here that they're not really having a lot of success sharing the bed. Oh, keep falling off. Just can't seem to get comfortable. All right, so the bear in my bed. What are you doing here? See through the window, and what's that? It's a whale in the previous story. Mom, there's a bear in my bed. Very good, honey. Let Teddy have his beauty sleep and come eat dinner. No, not that bear. Looks like the bear has Teddy as well. I'll be back at bedtime. Don't touch my toys. Said the bear. I'm back. It's time for bed. Look at this mess. I guess the bear didn't really listen to him when he said not to touch his toys. First, let's put the toys away. Then it's bath time. More like splash time with you. The bear looks like he's having fun. Now we put on our pajamas. Is that where your underwear goes? On your head? Then we brush our teeth. The bear's brushing his nose. Silly bear. Now it's potty time. I said potty time, not party time. Next, we read a story. We read books, bear, not eat them. Uh-oh. You can see that book's now missing a piece. Then we get into bed. Ow! I don't think we can both fit in this bed. Oh, what can we do? Unless, what did he grab? A toolbox? Just about done. Now there's a bed for each of us. What did he do with the tools? He made a bunk bed. Now a big bear hug, then a kiss goodnight. Now let's tuck you in. Finally, lights out. Good night, Teddy. Good night, bear. Sweet dreams. Clink, clink, clunk. What's all that noise? Uh-oh. What happened? Oh my. Is this what they call a bad hair day? Oh, looks like another problem has come up. How will they get all those rabbits out, or at least to bed? So that was our story of the bear in my bed. So speaking of bunnies that are sleeping, not sleeping or sleeping, I'm going to share another song with you called The Sleeping Bunnies. All right, so in this song, we all pretend to be sleeping bunnies. Can you pretend to be sleeping bunnies? And then when the moment comes, we're going to wake up, and then what do bunnies do? They go hop, 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 hop. All right, let's sing our Sleeping Bunny song. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Come and let us gently wake them with a merry tune. Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up soon now. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 right. So now we come to the end of our story time. As a reminder, please check our website for all things kids related. So it's eglendalelac.org, and you can do /kids if you want to go directly to our kids page. Now it's time for us to sing our goodbye song. Bye.